Hey folks, it's Craig Bielik here at Crowd Surfing, and I am at the Ogden Pioneer Day Rodeo. I'm sitting at the Miss Rodeo Utah contestant table, and not one person has asked me for an autograph in more than an hour. I don't understand it. They all want Cheyenne's autograph. They want Diana's autograph. Blah, blah, blah. Nobody wants Craig's autograph. What am I doing wrong?
Well, Craig, you gotta have a bigger smile. I don't know, and you're missing your hat too.
I'll go get the hat. I'll go get the hat. Diana, what am I doing wrong?
Well, for one, you don't have the long curly hair.
Dang! I did one time. I'm serious. If you guys could have seen me 20 years ago, I had
80s hair.
Oh, I had it down to here. I had a mullet and a mustache.
Oh yeah, my dad had a mullet and he rocked that.
Really?
They're gone. Good thing they're gone though. I'm a hairdresser. When those things come in, I'm like, let's cut it off. But I bet you rocked it.
Oh, I rocked it, but long ago I dodged the mullet.
Oh yeah.
That's a joke. See what I do? Do you see what I do? Ladies and gentlemen, come with us into the 2014 Ogden Pioneer Day Rodeo. You're going to see Cheyenne. You're going to see Diana. You're going to see Bailey. You're going to see everybody. We're going to have ourselves a good time. You got fans waiting.
Oh yeah, we have a long line.
My autograph, guys? Someone, please?
No. Here. Yeah, do you want to sign this?
Born to the saddle, born to the land, born to be a cowboy and ride for the brand, born one of the chosen few to carry out God's plan. He was born to ride.
So what would a Pioneer Day be without the Pioneer Day Grand Marshal or Grand Marshallette, as it happens to be? I'm sitting right here with Susie Van Hoosier, who happens to be half of the Grand Marshal team. Here comes the other half right there, Dwayne Van Hoosier. Now we are a complete Grand Marshal right here. So you're the marsh and he's the all? Is that how that works? Or
just the other way around. I'm the all.
So what's it like to be Grand Marshal at Pioneer Days? And what sort of things do you do? I mean...
Well, you know, it's an outstanding privilege. I don't think anybody that comes to Ogden and goes to parade does anything with Pioneer Days doesn't realize how exciting this time is for Ogden.
Well, for sure.
Quite an honor to be, that's the ultimate in my opinion, because Pioneer Days is my thing.
Yeah.
Both of ours.
I swear these cowboys get younger looking every day. I mean, I know you're a cowboy, but you do look a little young to me. How old are you?
I'm 10.
10? Are you kidding me? You're 10. Mm-hmm. Are you telling me you were born in 2004?
2003.
2003? So you're almost 11.
Yeah.
What's your sport, cowboy?
Team roping.
Yeah? How you doing?
I'm pretty good.
Are you? You're real good.
Yeah.
You got to be real good. You going to win some rodeo money someday?
Yeah.
Ogden Pioneer Days couldn't happen without a whole slew of volunteers. And here happens to be one slew. Is that a term? One slew? Well, here is one of the slew. One of our gracious volunteers who's done this for a lot of years. Tell everybody out there. I know your name, but tell everybody out there your name.
Carrie Whitelock.
And Carrie, what do you do here for volunteering?
I love volunteering, and I work in the kitchen, and we serve people with the food that is catered to the rodeo. Yeah. Yes. But we've been doing it for a long time, and it gets in your blood. And I started with my family, and I got my husband and daughter to come, and they just love it too. So once you volunteer, it's just in your blood, and you want to do it every year, and you meet so many neat people.
I have a friend who's on radio, and he has been campaigning to be Grand Marshal of Pioneer Days for probably 10 years now. And he's never been able to make it. And and here you are, Dwayne, you're Grand Marshal.
Well, we've been campaigning for 32 years, so he's got a little ways to go. Yep.
You hear that, Bill, already? It's just 20 more years and you're there.
4 years. We've been a part of Pioneer Days one way or another since 1982.
Really?
When we first moved here.
Yep.
Really? I heard it was 1882.
It could have been.
Yeah.
That's how it feels today in this heat. Yeah.
For sure. What's your name?
Hayden Williams.
Way to go, Aiden. You're a stud. Look at that. Look, you're eating up some cowboy grub. You got your hat on. Let me hear you got a rodeo announcer voice? You know what he sounds like, don't you? Yeah. Come on, give it to me.
I don't know.
Come on, try it. Come on. Put the butter on the biscuit. Come on, boy.
I don't know.
Can't do it, huh?
Not today.
All right, I'll go out for you. Just like
Okay.
that. Me and Aiden are watching Crowd Surfing on Xfinity on Demand. How many people do you think they serve here in the VIP cabin?
I think at least 250 a night. Yes.
I would imagine so.
Yes.
Yeah. And obviously you like this because you've done this for a lot of years.
Yes. I love volunteering. My sister-in-law started it years ago too, and it just feels so good to volunteer and help people. Yeah, it's.
And your kids are into it too.
Yeah, my kids and my husband.
Your daughter's been doing it probably since she was born. In fact, I think she was born right there. I think she was born right on the cabin floor there.
Probably, yeah, probably. Yeah, and she's 23 now, so that shows you how long we've been doing it.
For sure. So it's an honor.
It is quite an honor to me. It's just the ultimate honor, really.
Well, now you've had a lot of honors because you've been on city council. I think you got the Nobel Peace Prize, didn't you? I thought.
Not quite.
Check that. Fact check that, would you?
Yeah.
Did she?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there's nothing beats a Grand Marshal, right?
Nothing beats a Grand Marshal, for Pioneer Days. It's what you work for all year and hope it's successful and see people enjoy it, and especially the children.
So if there's somebody out there that is not coming to the rodeo, what would you say to them?
Oh, I'd say you're missing the biggest event in Ogden. Really,
Yeah.
in the West, I think. I mean, when you go to a rodeo that's this size and they're PRCA rodeo and you've got the best cowboys and I think the best committee that's in the United States for a rodeo. Yeah. And everybody's friendly and willing to help, and it's just a wonderful experience.
Everywhere there are pretty rodeo queens. Right here is no exception. However, this happens to be a rodeo queen that I don't know. So tell me who you are.
I'm McKenna Hales, and I'm here representing the Silver State International Rodeo.
The Silver State. What's the Silver State International Rodeo? Now, Silver State's Nevada, right?
Yes, it is. Okay. The Silver State International Rodeo is like second place for the kids who go to state finals in high school, but they don't quite make it to nationals. So they have the Silver State International Rodeo where champions are made.
All right. What would you say to someone who's not coming to Ogden Pioneer Day celebration?
You know what? We just talked to some people that are neighbors, and they're from Wells, and we're bringing them tomorrow. They have never been to a rodeo. Really? And they're from Wells, and they're coming tomorrow. So I can't wait to see how they react.
I can't wait to see how they react either.
Yes, it'll be fun to see it.
Yeah.
See them come.
Maybe we should bring the camera back and get them, Bill.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That'd be great. Yeah.
Well, thank you for your service. Thank you for your interview. Thank you for the food.
Yes, we always have great food, and we appreciate the people that cater our food for us.
And we got everything in the rodeo. We have
Mutton busting.
We have
Cow milking.
We have
Bronc riding.
We have
Queens.
We have
bulls.
So are you still in high school? Are you telling me that?
Yes, I am. I'll be a senior this year.
You're a senior this year. No kidding. Man, when you guys get all gussied up and everything, you really look mature and I mean, you look like women. You are a woman, right? I mean, you're 17.
Oh, thank you.
17 or 18?
I'm 17.
Very good, very good. So what are you going to do after high school?
Well, I hope to go on to Miss Rodeo Utah and hopefully Miss Rodeo America. I plan to become a doctor, and that's as far as I've gotten yet.
That's quite a ways, actually. I mean, because let's see, Miss Rodeo Utah is like about a 1.5 year commitment, and then Miss Rodeo America is a year commitment, and then medical school is like 14 years. So you're 16 years away from like being a doctor.
Yes, I am.
I've had a lot of good food in this cabin, but I think tonight was the best. And I'm not just saying that because this is an interview. We had food tonight from Texas Roadhouse, and this is...
My name's Ashley.
And Ashley is?
I'm the store marketer from Texas Roadhouse.
Right. So Texas Roadhouse in Ogden, right down on Wall Avenue. But there's also one in Layton. Is that correct?
That's correct, but
don't go to that one.
No.
Just come to Ashley's, okay? Yeah. Just go to Ashley's. We can't think of anything. We got skydivers.
We have skydivers.
We got
Fireworks.
Fireworks. Tie down.
Yep.
Junior posse.
Steer wrestling. Shootouts.
Yeah, down.
Planned shootouts. There's always a shootout in Ogden, but this one's planned.
Motorcycles.
Yeah, wonderful motorcycles.
We even have motorcycles in our road.
And then
There you go.
the Weber County Mounted Posse that performs.
Yeah.
That's something no one would see anywhere else.
That's right.
And they not only perform, but they also do service to the community, which
Right.
it's a double-edged. It's wonderful.
All of you guys start making your appointments now because she's going to be very popular. All right, start booking. What kind of doctor?
I'm not sure yet. I was kind of thinking like pediatric doctor because I love little kids, and I just think that is something that would be fun and enjoyable.
That would be actually really good because you get these little fellers in there and they're hurt and you get to make them better. That would be really honorable.
Yes, I agree.
Well, you know what? I wish you, and I think all of our viewers out there are wishing you like the best of luck ever because look at her. I mean, she's got it all. She's smart. She's pretty. She's got ambition. Yeah, baby.
Well, thank you very much.
My personal favorite, you think of Texas Roadhouse and you think of steak, but every time I come there, I get salmon. Sorry.
No, I have the hard time not getting that or the shrimp every time. Every time. It's my favorite. It's good.
So how can people find out about Texas Roadhouse? What if they're sitting at home right now and they're going, man, that sounds good. How can they find out?
Well, I mean, they can just come right on in, honestly, or they can.
Well, duh. I mean, there's a good way to find out. Just drive down and come on in.
Yeah, I mean.
You're missing a whole lot if you're not coming to the rodeo. So I'm going to hand the microphone to you guys. I'm going to have you guys do a little bit of liner for us. Say, we are the Van Hoosiers, Grand Marshals of Ogden Pioneer Days, and you're watching Xfinity On Demand. Can you remember that?
Sure.
All right, you ready?
Do it.
Sure.
You go for it.
We are the Van Hoosiers, the Grand Marshals of the 2014 Pioneer Day celebration, and you're watching us on Xfinity On Demand.
You should do this for a living. He was really good at that. This is what I looked like until life got a hold of me. Okay, serious. This is what I was when I was 17. I am no longer that. You know what? I swear there's a creepy guy staring at you through the fence. And when I just said that, did you see that? He moved. That was he. I think he did.
I think he heard you.
Oh, I hope he was staring at you instead of me, because that would be really frightening.
That would be a little frightening. I would have to agree.
Well, thank you and good luck to you.
Thank you.
You'll see us out in the community. We do all sorts of events like this here and serve food, and we love to do that type of thing.
There you go. So don't take it from Craig, okay? Although you could take it from Craig. Texas Roadhouse is a great place. Take it from Cute Ashley right here. She is the bomb. She's one of our sponsors, and man, we like her.
Oh, good. Thank you.
She did fine. So I was just urged to put Cute Olivia on television, and I think I will. Are you Olivia?
Yes, I'm Olivia.
Okay, you're not Olivia.
Oh, I hope not.
Here's Cute Olivia coming to the rodeo. Do you like the rodeo?
Yeah, I like the rodeo.
Why?
I think it's very entertaining, and I think it's really interesting to see, to watch.
What's your favorite sport in the rodeo?
Bull riding.
Yeah, probably the bull riding.
Bull riding?
Yeah.
Where would Ogden Pioneer Days be without Coca-Cola? I mean, absolutely nowhere. Major sponsor probably now for all 80 years, I would imagine, of this event. And I have from Coca-Cola right here,
Brad,
the Coke Man, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And I notice you're keeping guard on these things pretty close.
Yeah, making sure they're working.
So what's the best seller? Because we've got root beer, we got Dr. Pepper, Sprite, Diet Coke, and Coca-Cola all on tap. Who's winning the bull race?
It's tie between Coke and Diet Coke right now.
Really? Yeah. Okay, you'd think root beer, because I mean
It's actually a really very unpopular here.
Really? That seems strange to me, you know? Because it just sounds like root beer just sounds like rodeo stuff.
It does, definitely.
Yeah. Everybody's at the rodeo, even famous people. We got the Geigers right here. I mean, you guys are famous.
Country western folks like us, you know?
Exactly. Look at this country western shirt. Yeah. You know, just like all the cowboys wear, button-down white press shirt.
But I did bring a cowgirl with me.
Oh yeah, and you are cowgirled out.
I am. I was forced to do this. I wanted to be cooler.
You're not a rodeo person?
Oh, I love the rodeo.
There you go. Okay, you ever thought about doing it?
No.
We can make that happen.
It's too many nasal fractures. Not gonna happen.
That's right. Your dad's a doctor. Nasal fractures. So you can get that from rodeo, I would imagine.
We saw a forehead fracture from a bull hitting a guy head on.
Oh, owie.
And the bull survived it.
Oh, of course. The bull walked away. Yeah, another day at the office, but he was really hurt. So, Olivia, you going to grow up to be a surgeon like your dad?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's that?
You are. You've got the plan and everything.
Yeah.
So Coca-Cola, man, I mean, every day it seems like you guys have a new product. So you always got something coming out good that's new, but you stick with the old stuff too.
Yep, definitely.
Remember when Coke changed their formula?
I wasn't around then, but I heard about it.
Yeah, remember that? There was like new Coke.
Yes, definitely.
People said, we want old Coke.
Yep.
It's because people like Coke.
Yes, definitely.
They definitely do. Okay, so tell people to have a Coke, and I want you to do it in the rodeo announcer voice, because you know how he's like, you know what Roger's like, right? So just tell him, have a Coke, but you just got, own it, okay? Drop it like it's hot, okay? You ready? What about you?
I love what she loves.
Good answer.
Her dream, our whole marriage, we've been married 41 years, is to own a horse.
Really?
Yeah, she loves them.
You haven't bought her one in 41 years?
In 41 years, so that's on my bucket list. So,
yeah, I think you better buy a horse soon. Okay, I mean, she's going to get mad at any moment now. Well, awesome to have you guys here. Thank you so much.
Thanks. It's good to see you.
She has some pretty eyes. I don't know if you folks at home can see that, but this girl's pretty. But how old are you?
I'm 12.
You're 12. Okay, so all you guys back there, back off for about 28 years.
Yeah, more than that.
Well, Olivia, I hope you have a grand time at the rodeo. People are going to see you on TV, and you're just going to say, hey, call me Dr. Olivia.
Thank you so much.
All right, good to see you.
Thank you.
Everybody have a Coke. Have a Coke at the rodeo. Okay, I'm not doing well.
Let's get behind it, okay?
Right.
Hey, you get on over here and have a Coke.
Hey, you get on over here and have a Coke.
Score. There we go. That was what I was looking for. Way to go, Brad, the Coke man. Well, hey, folks, there you have it, the 2014 Ogden Pioneer Day Rodeo. Well, Craig's version of it. What I got to do is I got to hand the mic now to Farrell. Farrell is... I see him. He's right there. 29th row, section J, seat 14. I'm bringing it, Farrell. Farrell, here it comes, buddy.
I have no idea where Craig's at. He said something crazy about I'm somewhere, but I'm right here. We got to put a leash or a beeper or something on that guy so we can keep track of him. Alrighty, I am here with
Pam Shane and Sarah Shane.
Can you guys tell me a little bit about what you're doing down here?
Absolutely. We work with Hill Air Force Base and we do the volunteering, help out at the rodeo. A huge part of this is volunteers, and without the volunteers here, they wouldn't be able to pull it off.
All right, I'm here with Dan Musgrave. And did you get deputized? You got a badge.
Yeah, 2001, I got a badge and got deputized, made the sheriff, but they won't let me carry a gun.
Well, thank goodness, because everybody's about shooting me this year. So finally, somebody that's not going to shoot me.
Yeah, I was at the hoedown. I saw you got shot 6-7 times before you went down.
Well, I'm pretty tough.
You are a tough guy.
So can you tell me a little bit about what it is that you're doing down here at Pioneer Days?
Well, we have Pioneer Days all month long. Starts with farmers market and the kickoff and the rodeo shootouts and everything that you were involved in when you got shot. And we have farmers markets all through the month, clear through September. So we're inviting everybody down 8 o'clock to 1 o'clock at the Municipal Gardens.
Alrighty, I'm here with
Dave Howells, Brian Douglas,
Gavin Douglas.
And I noticed your belt buckle there. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, I go to the Weber County Fair and I show pigs, and we do these monthly testings, and like whoever gets the best wins belt buckles, and I was the best in my age group.
Oh yeah, and what's your age group?
Like 9, 10, and 11.
Really nice work. So you're probably pretty proud of that then, I would imagine.
Yeah.
I tried to get in here and you wouldn't let me. You threatened me with physical violence.
You didn't ask to come in. You didn't ask properly.
Well, because you looked like you was going to knock me out if I said, so I was like, I better just sit back and...
Maybe.
Oh, that's why they put her at this gate. Yeah. Oh, yeah, she's tough. She's tough.
That's what I figured. They'd probably take the toughest, meanest one they can find.
And they stick her where no one can get in.
That's exactly it.
Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you for talking with me. I really appreciate it.
Thanks. Enjoy the rodeo.
There was like trucks or something, like these big things of bread, and it smelled great, and I wanted to get some bread, but I had my kids and I was in a hurry, so I didn't. But have you tried any of that bread?
Yeah, it's Volker's bread, and it's made up in Camas daily. They get up and drive down to be at the market at 4 a.m. and amazing bread. And of course, great harvest is there, and all the popcorn, all the produce, all the great food, and the smells and aromas of a farmer's market.
Alrighty, well, hey, I appreciate you talking to me. Thank you.
Thanks, Farrell.
Hey, can you tell me a little bit about what it is that you're doing down here?
I serve on the foundation board, the Pioneer Days Foundation board, and I'm just here helping with the rodeo tonight.
So you're just busy all the time no matter what, huh?
Well, we try and stay busy. It keeps us out of trouble.
That's what I need, something to keep me out of trouble.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys, well, thank you for talking with me. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Alrighty, our friend Janae, former rodeo queen, she wants to walk around. She wants to interview some people, so I'm going to let her, because if I don't, once again, she'll shoot me.
Okay, we're here with somebody who's really working behind the scenes. What's your name?
Hadley.
And what have you been doing here?
I have been giving chips out, selling cookies, giving fruit out, getting garbage, getting water. That's about it.
That is a big job. Wow. Good. So what are you doing?
Oh, actually, I'm here working tonight, but, enjoying a little bit of the atmosphere and doing a little people watching. I like people watching, so.
Oh, good. What are you doing to work here?
Actually, I work for Ogden City IT, and I'm here making sure that all the internet's working for everybody, so it's a pretty fun job. Easy work tonight, that's for sure.
Good, because you can't have a rodeo without internet.
No, you really can't,
Okay, I'm here with Chris, and he's the guy that's really behind everything. What you doing?
Oh, fixed to get him some beans.
That's
We've made lots
great.
and lots of brisket and brats, beef brisket.
Who gets to eat this beef brisket?
Anybody that's entered in the rodeo, contestants, and everybody working here. It's a hospitality tent for Ogden Pioneer Days.
Don't you think that's important? Because that's why the Cowboys like to come to Ogden?
That's correct. That's correct.
A guy said to my grandma that he's really glad that we were back because they went to other rodeos and they said that the other people were really mean.
You've heard it here first. Ogden's the nicest.
I think so too.
The internet goes down, people aren't going to get tickets, we're sunk,
So the rodeo's a lot more technical than people know.
Oh, by all means. There's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes, that nobody ever knows about. Something could break, and for the most part, people just don't understand it. They don't know what's going on, But that's the reason we're here, is to make sure everything stays going. It just, doesn't break down for them.
What will you fix the other nights?
We're on a fixed menu. I cook 6 briskets a night, which average about 15 to 16 pounds a piece when I start with them raw. And then we cook 10 dozen brats and potato salad and beans every night, along with whatever things they get donated to feed with them.
Okay, I'm here with Brittany Posey, and she's been to the NFR, and she's here at Ogden Pioneer Days. It's good to have you.
It's good to be here.
Thank you. What do you like about Ogden Pioneer Days?
It's a great rodeo. I usually win money here. We have great hospitality. They treat the contestants really well. The river, we get to get our horses in the river, and it's just a fun rodeo.
So what's your favorite rodeo event?
Probably the girls and the flags,
The girls and the flags. You've heard it here, folks.
What can I say?
I didn't know it was an event.
Well, I made an event, so,
All right. Well, thanks a lot.
All right, thank you.
You just don't cook these. You got to love cooking them.
So what is it about our arena that helps you win money all the time?
Probably a lot of luck. I usually draw up in a perf here, and they're usually better in the barrel racing than the slacks, so that kind of helps. And the bigger arenas my horses like, so.
That's great. So you've heard it here. This is where to come to win money. Okay, so we found the Whoopie Girls because Terry said they're his favorite.
How about that, man? We got the best of the show right up here on their horses. I love it.
And we found the Carter sisters. All 4 sisters are members of the Whoopie Girls. Isn't that so great?
What a great day.
That sounds like a big job.
It's 24 hours a day. I cook all night. I'll put the other briskets on tonight here in about 2 hours, and then I'll have to stay up with them all night long and take them off after about 12 hours.
Wow, I didn't know it was such a big job.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we're here with world famous Kyle Casa from right here. So why do people like to come to Ogden to rodeo?
It's it's a rodeo that's been here forever. It's a good setting. They add a lot of money. They take care of the Cowboys, this big hospitality tent, and it feeds you real well. I always like it because I live here, We've moved to Honeyville now, but that's still right here. I always like this rodeo. I like the big arena. It's just a good one.
So how does it feel to be famous?
Oh, it's pretty good. Everybody loves the world famous Whoopie Girls.
And what's your name?
I'm Alex Keach.
I'm Madison Carter. Carson Carter.
So what do you think of Terry liking you guys the most?
What?
Terry said he likes you the most. You're his favorite event.
Well, of course he does. We're world famous Whoopie Girls.
Do you meet any famous cowboys doing this?
I sure do. Lots of them.
Can you think of your favorite that you met?
Oh, my favorite that I've met have to be Kyle Kosar from right here in Ogden, Utah. He's famous. He don't go very much anymore, but very good friend.
Well, that's great to know.
He was just here eating a little bit ago.
I know we saw him. We were going to chase him down, but we missed him.
Good man.
Sorry, Kyle.
All the other rodeos are going on around here this time of year, and so that's a draw for people too, because you can just hit one after another, and Ogden's right on the way.
You've done well here in Ogden.
Yeah. Maybe a little more pressure for me because I live here, and I think I won at one time. Actually won first, and I've placed in some rounds and stuff. But it was that year I won it. I was so relieved. People said, "God, you rodeo everywhere," and you never do any good at Ogden, and then I finally did. So that was good.
Okay, so we just left 4 sisters. Now we found 2 brothers. So here's 2 guys that put Ogden on the map.
Yeah, we both rode here for a lot of years.
Yeah, so what did you do when you rode here?
Rode bulls and broncs.
That's great. What did you do, Junior?
I just rode bulls. He judged this several times too.
Yeah, I did. Okay, I'm here with Doug, and we've had a great time at the rodeo tonight.
And the weather is great, isn't it?
It was. The weather was really great. It cooled right down.
And there's a lot of activity in the arena. And this is rodeo time, and this is a very exciting event in Ogden. So we're having a lot of fun.
What was your favorite part tonight?
Well, I was serving now over here, but I think the bulls would be my favorite.
I judged Salt Lake one year, and he judged Ogden.
Both at the same time?
I think it was. I had a cast on my leg.
So what's the best part of Ogden Pioneer Days?
The seeing old friends and visiting.
So do you spend much time watching the rodeo?
What rodeo? No.
What do the fans like best about Ogden Pioneer Days?
You get the top guys here, which is great, and then some people come here and they don't know the top guys. They they don't, they like to see rodeo, but they don't know the names. So, then you get the clown acts, and I think they do a really good job. And then, have the motorcycle jump deal, and that's for me. I've never been around anything like that, and that's really something to see.
There's a lot of rodeo action serving food, though, don't you think?
Oh, yes. Yeah. We have briskets here, and we have hoagie sandwiches and salads. So we take care of the cowboys when they come to Ogden.
So how are the cowboys? Are they nice when they get here?
They are. They like the hospitality tent that we have here, and it's a nice touch. And we just welcome them to Ogden and show them that we appreciate them coming. So it's a good event for us.
So who do you like to talk to the most?
Oh, I've been talking to Karen Fain over there for an hour or so, Jim Fain's wife. They started rodeoing the same time I did, back in the 50s. Yeah. I don't know anybody anymore. I used to know everybody that wore a cowboy hat. Now I don't even know hardly anybody.
And then at the end, there's fireworks. And everybody likes that. So I just think it's a good setup for people.
There you have it, something for everyone. And they always try to feed me, and I'm not a cowboy.
Yeah. We can feed you.
It's great.
Yep. Pickles. We have pickles,
too. Oh, that's right. I had pickles.
Yeah.
So the rodeo's changed a lot?
Oh, heck yes. Yes, it has.
What's your favorite part of what's new with the rodeo?
The money and the TV and things like that. That's all I watch on television is rodeos.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Where'd our friend Cheyenne go?
She went to the bathroom.
She had to go.
She had to make a sissy.
She had to make a what?
A sissy. That's what she calls it.
Is it? Well, we'll have to talk about that when she gets back. So what she's doing is she's pooping, right?
Sure.
Okay, that's good. So what are you guys doing down here? Watching the rodeo, I know, but what else?
Boys.
I knew it. See, at least she's on. I knew he's going to say that. Alrighty, I'm here with
Dale Tingle.
And can you tell me a little bit about what it is you're the judge
for Miss Rodeo Utah.
Oh, so you got a pretty good job then.
Pretty good job. Yeah.
So that's a job I would want. How would I go about becoming a judge for Miss Rodeo Utah?
Well, they call us, and most of us that are judging this year have judged a lot of contests around the country, and so they bring us in, and we basically judge the girls through their horsemanship and through all of their competitions as far as the pageant goes, with fashion shows, speech contests, multiple questions, and all that kind of stuff.
Talk about his shirt.
This is a sweet shirt right here, my friend. I'm here with
Travis Connor.
And Travis, can you tell me a little bit about what it is that you're doing down here?
I was asked to be one of the judges for the Miss Rodeo Utah pageant.
You know, I talked to another judge, and I want to know, where do you apply for that? Because that couldn't be too bad of a job, just sitting around looking at girls all day.
You know, it's not a bad gig. It's a little stressful because you've got all these women that, you know, you're going to change one of their lives at the end of the week. But you don't apply for it. It's just from past experiences.
And who are you?
I'm her sister.
This is my sister.
Oh, you're not going to follow her example, though. You're not down here looking for boys, are you?
I hope. I don't.
Because boys are nothing but trouble.
Right.
You'll end up in the latrine taking a sissy. Is that what she called it?
Yeah, a sissy.
All right, we'll talk. We'll talk to her about that when she gets back.
Do that.
Do you do it just in Ogden, or do you go all over?
No, I've judged several national pageants as well as the Cow Palace, Salinas, and I judge quite a lot of the major events. But no, everyone here is judged all over the country.
Well, that's a pretty good deal then, so you don't just kind of get bored, you just go wherever and hang out and meet all kinds of people.
Well, you meet an awful lot of nice people when you're doing this at these kind of places, because you basically are here with, like this is a great committee, great rodeo. They do a great job. The ladies who are putting on the Queen program here are all outstanding women who've competed themselves or who've had daughters that do it. And it's a first-class operation here.
All righty, well, thank you for your time. I appreciate you talking to me.
Thank you.
I've been rodeoing, working horses, training. I do clinics, judging all over the country, Miss Rodeo Texas, Miss Rodeo Arizona, other competitions. And then you just sort of build a resume. And then they just call you one day and say, hey, would you like to come to Miss Rodeo Utah's pageant? Sure.
So a goofy guy like me that knows nothing about horses doesn't have a snowball's chance?
Probably not. Probably not.
But I got a kind of a cowboy shirt.
You do. You need the boots.
Well,
okay. Work the hat.
I like the hat.
But we're there. We got the shirt.
We got the shirt, and that's all that counts.
So.
All righty. Well, hey, thank you for talking to me. I appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
I have a question. Hey, I have a question. Hi, I have a question for you.
What?
Can you explain to me what taking a sissy is? Is that like a poo?
No.
Okay, have you ever seen Grown Ups?
No.
Okay, it's on Grown Ups.
Oh, is that what it is? So I have to watch Grown Up. Your dad lets you watch shows like that?
Really? You know my dad.
All right. Well, I hope the sissy came out all right. And thanks for talking with me.
Yep.
Alrighty, it is plenty hot. I've had enough of walking around talking to people. I'm gonna go over here and sit down, have a beverage, and check out 7 Day Diablo.